What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're back down in Simcoe County Forest, this time at the Horseshoe tract, riding some SCORRA trails. It's a beautiful Canada Day long weekend. We got the perfect amount of moisture in the dirt, and I'm just itching to get back out on that single track. So as always, instead of sitting here talking about it, let's hop on that bike and go for a ride. Let's go. Woo! All right, Horseshoe tract, Simcoe County. Man, this is a sweet spot. I'm not super familiar with it. But from what I do remember, lots of cool hills, lots of really neat sections like this, like little flowy downhill. I love it. Of all the tracks around Simcoe County, this is probably the one with the most elevation change. If you're not familiar with the area, in this same valley is a ski resort, so quite a bit of nice elevation changes. Man, it's super overgrown a bit though, eh? We did get some rain last night, made for just hero dirt, but it's also made for a little bit of moisture on the overgrowth, so hopefully we don't get too much moisture on that lens and you guys get some good vision for the whole video. Anyway, so yeah, Horseshoe Valley tract at the Simcoe County Forest, SCORRA Trail Network, the OFTR. Oh man, it's just hooking up like so good. Oh man, these guys are blind. It's like riding through the jungle, man. It's so sick. Some of the ruts going up these hills too are enormous. Like so deep. Luckily they're super wide, so they're not tending to grab too many of the controls or nothing, but you do notice. I love when there's like little fun poppy jumps through the woods. Those are just the best. Like, look at these corners, dude. Like, Simcoe County's just the best. It's awesome. I'm so stoked I have trails like these just an hour south of me. It's so mint. That was a nice little one. Where are we going here? I know they're doing some logging in the south end, so we might be in that area. Well, it did point up this way, so maybe we just have to jaunt down the twin track for a minute. Oh, there she goes. There it is. Oh, hold on. I think I went the wrong way. I think this section is just closed because of the logging, because it's all kind of ripped up. So where to go from here? Oh, I need the app. The logging's a little bit frustrating because it really, like, they're not dirt bikers, they don't really care. So it does get a little bit frustrating when you come to a section and you gotta whip out the app because it's like, well, where's the trail go from here? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna ride it backwards because I think I started at a point where I was closer to the south end. So we're gonna go hit that section that I just did backwards. I think I started where it ended up going into the south end sooner, so I lost the single track to the logging. Some of those sections, you just get a little bit of clay mixed into it, and then it goes from like that super like hero wet sand to just greasy clay. Throw you off a little bit. With so much of the overgrowth covering up, I'm getting thrown off on the corners a little bit because they change their, like partway through they'll change from being like super round to more of a hook, and you're like kind of anticipating what it's gonna do, and then the trees clear and you're like, oh shit, that got real tight. Man, just these ups and downs, they're so mint. It's nice because they're not too long. You're not just like hill climbing, you know what I mean? Like you up and then turn and then it plateaus and you get a little bit of single track up on the top and you drop down again. Really fun. Really fun. And just the sand concentration around here, like this will probably end up being my favorite tract in Simcoe County for sure. What makes it even better is Horseshoe Resort that I was talking about earlier, just on the other side of the you know, the other part of the valley here. They have downhill mountain biking, so on weekends it's like a one-stop shop. Do some mountain biking on Saturday, motor riding on Sunday. You really get on her there. That was awesome. Once again, SCORRA trails, so OFTR and SCORRA memberships, or not necessarily SCORRA, but OFTR memberships are mandatory. And then you choose your local club, whether that be SCORRA or CORMA or whatever it is. It's definitely recommended, you know, choose the local club that you ride most so you can put the money into the trails that you're enjoying. But just be mindful of that, because when I first pulled in here, right after I did my intro, I had a Simcoe, I don't know, like Forest Patrol or something. I don't know who they were, something like that. But check and make sure I have my, you know, my insurance and my memberships. So make sure you got them, because they do check. And trust me, it's way more expensive to get caught without it than it is just to buy it. It's a little techier through there. Oh, look at these rocks. Nice little rock garden. Man, I wasn't expecting. I should have been standing up. They got me way out of shape because I sat down coming into that. Oh, another one. There's ride-arounds for all these too. You don't have to ride on, but they're not too bad. They're pretty mellow. You come into them way too juicy like I didn't. I expect them sitting down. Yeah, they're gonna bump you, but stand up and get your. Oh well, there's a split. Holy smokes! I take my goggles off. It's like, man, it's got to be 80% humid. Look at my phone. I don't know if I can see. Holy, there's just humidity. Where are we at here? Well, I'm gonna follow the trail here because, again, I don't know it very well, so I'm not just gonna be running shit that says is the wrong way, because I just want to ride. When you get into these sections of, you know, the tracks that aren't, you know, beat up by the logging, they're so good. Like those corners, you just want to rail them. You know, you got to be mindful because they are public trails, but you just want to give them. And I know I was the only car in the driveway when I got here, or in the parking lot, I should say. But you know that can change. And you can pretty much access these trails from anywhere, especially if you know the area. There's a lot of access points that get close to the main trail, so just be mindful of that. And everybody rides at their own pace, and everybody has a different safe level, but you know, be mindful what your safe level is. I'm not saying everybody has to ride at a C level, but you just want to, you know, if you're an A guy, maybe you ride like, you know, like a B plus. You know, give yourself that grace so that you know, your more advanced reaction times can take advantage of the situation and avoid something, you know, and maybe drop down to, like, you know, just a B pace around corners or whatever. You know what I mean. Just be mindful about it. I know I say it all the time when I make these videos about SCORRA trails and CORMA trails, but they are public and we want to keep them safe, because the safer they are, the more likely they'll stay open, the more people will feel comfortable going out to them, and the more people feel comfortable going out to them, the more people ride dirt bikes, man. The more people ride dirt bikes grows the sport, means the manufacturers have more money to help out clubs and all sorts of stuff. Well, that ended pretty abruptly. That's perfect timing for it to be the end because I'm getting pretty gassed. I think it's time for me to head back to the truck and get some lunch. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like content like this and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so we release new content, you guys get a notification. Until the next one, peace.